Now, I know what you're thinking. Giselle, why do you have on two different eye looks? Well, I'll tell you why. Because in this video, two palettes by a very popular brand are going to be duking it out to figure out which one is the better palette. Is it Subculture or is it Modern Renaissance? Which palette will prevail? Stay tuned and find out. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have my whole face done except for my eyes. So on my, technically this would be your left, my right. On my right side, I'm going to use the Subculture palette, and then on the left side, I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance palette. So you guys can see, you know, these palettes can duke it out, and you can see exactly which palette I think is the better Anastasia palette. Now I know that there's a lot of controversy surrounding the Subculture. I know you guys probably just like, psh, no brainer, obviously Modern Renaissance beats out Subculture, but we're gonna try it out for myself because I just want to see, you know. I don't want to just base it off everybody else's opinion. I want to be able to form my own, so, and you guys can decide for yourself based on the tutorial if it's something that you should spend your money on. Okay, so we're gonna start with the palette that I know is amazing, and that's the Modern Renaissance palette. We're gonna start with this palette first. So I'm just gonna do like a really simple basic look. I just really wanna show the difference between both palettes as well as blendability and powder, if it's powdery. I'm not really sure which look I'm gonna create yet, but I guess I'll figure it out as I go along here. So I'm going to dip into raw sienna. I'm just going to show you guys on camera. Excuse this like craziness of a palette because I know that it looks a little ridiculous, alright? You don't have to tell me. It's been used. So we're just gonna, okay. So I'm just gonna go in here. It's a little fallout, but nothing insane. You can definitely see the powder off that one though. So I am going to just put it in my crease. I was about to put it on this eye. Whoops, wrong eye. I've been trying out these ColourPop brushes since my review video, because I really just want to give them a fair shot, but so far I'm just like, ugh, why? Why did I choose to use this first brush? Probably wasn't the best idea, but oh well. So I'm going to deepen it up with the Cypress Umber. I'm really going to focus this mostly just like the outer V area, and then just slightly below that first transition shade. I'm going to show you guys the palette again, and I'll show you. So as you guys can see, it definitely blends out super easy. Right now it's just like a muddled mess on my eye, I know, but you know, again, this is just a really simple look. I'm really going to keep it simple. I'll obviously build into the crease, but it does look like this one color is giving me a little bit of problems. Like it's not blending out. It's actually one of my least used colors. So I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna go in with the Bone Fresco. It's, I keep forgetting to show you guys, it's this color. I'm just gonna tap that all on the floor. Tap that till you get so. Oh, looks like another club banger. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to, because it's just like the song is stuck in my head right now because I was singing it, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in, and I'm actually going to grab some Love Letter, which is like this pinky color. I'm just going to go in here. It's going to put it on the crease area as well. So much for simple look, Giselle. So I just want to show everybody something that I noticed just now, and I don't know if this has happened to me before or if it's just happening to me now, but on this eye, do you see the separation between my crease. It's like a line right here. So I'm just gonna go back in with a different blending brush. I'm gonna take the Cypress Umber again, and I'm gonna try to see if I can diffuse that a little bit. I'm taking Primavera, and I'm just gonna put it in the middle of my eye. I'm gonna take some Vermeer, which is this color right here. I'll put that in my inner corner. Then I'm pretty much gonna take the same shades that I took on my crease. I'm just gonna put on my lower lash line. Okay guys, so as you can see, I finished this eye. Obviously I don't have lashes or mascara on yet, but you know, we're not going to do that until after the other eye is done. But this didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. I kind of wanted a different purpley look, and instead I ended up kind of creating like a weird halo eye. I don't know, but you know, you guys did see that I had that issue with the skip from using the darker color Cypress Umber. But once I started using blending brush and it just got in there, it's not really there anymore. You guys can see. The line that I was seeing before is pretty much gone. So that's a good thing. But now I'm going to move into Subculture, and we're going to see how that baby blends out, and if the same situation arises, if I can fix it by changing the brush. So we're going to dive into the Subculture palettes for this eye, and I'm hoping that this palette does not give me shit. I'm gonna go into Mercury. I'm gonna go into this color. A lot of the pigment is staying here and it's not blending. I'm gonna switch blending brushes. I'm gonna use my Sigma. I'm sorry, I'm just like going through brushes. I'm gonna use my Sigma just to see if I can get that color to like move. You see that? Like, you see how the color right here is just super dark and it's not, I mean, I don't want to like scrape my eye, but it's definitely not moving. We're just gonna move on. Fuck it. I'm gonna take the shade Roxy. This is the infamous shade, which is this one. Try to see if we can pop this in here and see how that works out. I will give this palette something. It is definitely pigmented. It's not like it's not pigmented at all. That one spot right here is just irking the fuck out of me. Like, why won't this blend out? Like, otherwise it's not bad. It's just this one spot that just won't blend out and just looks really fucking stupid on my eye. I'm gonna take Edge. The color right here, I'm gonna just dip it. So I'm just gonna blend it out and see if I can just make it look a little bit nicer. So I think so far it's actually blending out pretty well, besides that one little spot that's irritating me. It's actually not so bad. And I'm gonna take this color Electric. I actually think I'm gonna use my finger instead of a brush. I'll pat it right in the middle. Kind of like another halo eye. I'm just gonna go back in with Edge, and I'm just gonna fix up the edges. Then I'm going to go in with the cube, and I'm going to use my pencil brush again. I'm going to use it on my inner corner. It's so funny how Subculture is supposed to be the night palette and Monoran is supposed to be the day palette, and this one looks like, this looks like a night out, this looks like a day out. As far as the under eye goes, I don't want to just do what I did on the top. I kind of want to try out another color because I just want to see like what everyone was talking about. I think I'm just going to go in with, I think I'm going to take this color right here. This one is called Untamed. Yes. I'm going to take the Untamed color and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. I'm going to take this color Adorn and I'm going to put that like right in the center. Use my finger. That's a weird feeling. It feels like clay. Feels odd. I was not expecting that. Yeah. With the finger, the pigmentation is definitely there. Off camera, I did put on mascara. I didn't put on falsies because I kind of just wanted you guys to get the feel of the eye looks. So this is what they look like. Blendability is actually very similar. I didn't really have that much problem blending except for this color Mercury that just decided to stay really dark in this area. I don't know why. But I had that same issue with the other color, that umber color in Modern Renaissance. With that I was able to blend it out, but with this one I wasn't. So I feel like that color was kind of shoddy for me. I feel like with the shimmers, obviously you could use a wet brush, but I think that sometimes just a finger, like the warmth, like I feel like without this finger, without the warmth of my finger, I feel like this color wouldn't have been as intense as I wanted it to be. This Adorn color, the feeling of both of them is just very, it's like a different feel. It feels like, especially the Adorn feels like clay, like a moussey clay. It's just very weird. I don't really like the color that much. It doesn't really apply that well with a brush, and with my finger, just, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. I really like the color Untamed. I love the color Edge. I feel like if you pack it on, it is beautiful. I think that blending it does eventually kind of like wear away, but I think if you just keep building and building the color, which, you know, if you don't really have time, it really won't work for you. But I think just building the color will be a good way to, you know, show the actual pigmentation, because as you can see, it's like super pigmented. I haven't tried any of the other colors. Cube was nice. I mean, I feel like I would only really use that for my inner corner. I really wouldn't use that on my, as a lid color. The Access color I didn't get to try, but this is what it looks like on the finger. It felt a little, I'm not even like a little chalky, a little, so a lot of fallout coming out just from me rubbing my finger in it, and it's just, I mean, it looks intense, but I wonder how this would blend out on the eye, because if that Mercury color gave me a problem, I don't know. I mean, maybe next time I'll do a look with this one and see exactly how that works out, but I'm actually also gonna dip into this color Destiny because it's like a greenish olive green, and I love colors like this. It looks so beautiful, but I'm also worried about the blendability. But to be honest, I didn't really run into that many issues that I thought I would using this palette. But let's just back the camera up a little bit and let's just talk. Okay, so now that we backed it up, I can tell you guys my final like review on this palette. So it's not so bad in my opinion. Now, on a scale of like beginner, intermediate, and advanced, I'm in between beginner and intermediate. So my skill level, you know, I'm not the greatest makeup artist, but you know, I think I do well. So I think that for somebody in my level, I think this palette is actually not bad. To be honest, when I first saw it, I really wasn't even thinking about getting it. I really was kind of just like, eh. And my sister got it, and she was gracious enough to let me use it for a review just to see if I wanted to, you know, buy it my own, which is great. That's a great thing about siblings, by the way, that, you know, if they have something that you want but you don't know if you want to spend your money, you could be like, let me try that out. And if they're nice, they'll let you try it on. If they're not, you just do it behind their back. But anyways, I think this palette honestly is like a 6 for me out of 10, and I think the reason why is because it just doesn't really speak to me. I could get individual colors from the palette, like I would like that option, but as a whole it's just not something that I'm into. But as far as blendability, besides that one issue I had with the just color just wouldn't move, it was just kind of stuck there, I think that the rest of the colors were awesome. I think the look that I did with this eye actually came out, I like it more than this one, minus that like Adorn color, because I'm not a fan of that color. It just doesn't look good. I thought it would, but it doesn't. But I'm still a huge fan of Modern Renaissance. That's like #1 for me. That's like a 8. and this one is definitely a 6. Anastasia puts out amazing products, and I think that, you know, there's gonna be products that people love, there's gonna be products that people hate, and if you hate this product, then, you know, you hate this product. That's what it is. There's no one telling you, no, you know, you're wrong, and then there's, if you love this product, you love this product, and there's no one out there who can tell you otherwise, you know? It's depending on what you prefer and how you want to do your makeup look. So for me, this was something that, you know, I wouldn't really use. Maybe I'll use it like 1 or 2 more times if I decide to keep it, just to see how I feel about it. But in all honesty, I don't think I'm actually going to be purchasing it myself, just because it's not really my color scheme. But I think the palette itself wasn't as bad as I've seen reviews on it. Then again, maybe I had a better palette. I'm not really sure, but you know, who knows. But that's just my thoughts on this entire palette situation. Obviously, we know the winner of the battle of the palettes is Avon Renaissance is the Jon Snow, and this is Ramsay Bolton. That might be a little harsh. Maybe a little bit harsh. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like videos like this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys have a suggestion for another battle of the palettes, please be sure to leave a comment down below. Subscribe, follow me on my social media handles, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.